do I have some very interesting information for you guys. You can tell age and time has not been good to me recently, but that's all for good reason. How can I word this? I'm not being dramatic. This isn't a general public YouTube video, so this isn't about drama, but the engine you see in this vehicle is, of course, the vast majority of my 4-rotor. For a variety of reasons, a lot of challenges for Able trying to make a very, very high horsepower capable motor. It's been a year and 3/4 of almost 2 years, and I have something to show for it, but I mean, I end up making so many excuses for this car. As of a couple days ago, Carl, a good friend of mine who I've known in person for a little while, Fat Boy Drifts, just recently put up his 4-rotor for sale. It's a custom one. There's a lot of special things I can't even talk about. I'm in a contractual agreement not to share some of the secrets within the engine, even with you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sure they'll end up slipping as I tear it apart and rebuild it because I want to make the rotor community a better place. But for now, it stays pretty secret. But I just did it, guys. I pulled the plug and committed to buy his 4-rotor engine. It is fully assembled. It has the intake manifold, has everything needed to drop that into this car. Does that mean this car will run right after that? No, but I could engine and dyno it. I can do so much. I could get it idling and, of course, finish this damn chassis. Everything else is just waiting on the motor. I've been waiting on that motor for so damn long. It's ridiculous. Like I've purposely deprioritized. I mean, you can tell I've been spending money constantly with it, but it's like the motor is the heart of this vehicle. And even if you just look at it as if I was trying to do money grab, cash grab for this car, like a handful of people absentmindedly say, if I was really trying to be money focused, I would have built the damn motor forever ago, because the number of views the videos would have gotten would have well paid for the rest of this car. So I'm taking a big risk. It's close to 60 grand, which I don't have, but I've found ways to make that work. So in a way, I do have it, but honestly, I wouldn't even be in the spot if you guys weren't here, because that just wouldn't, this conversation wouldn't even be possible. And yes, it does come down to the financial aspect, because he doesn't accept exposure or shout outs as a form of payment for a physical object. My mind is swimming. My mind is absolutely swimming. I'm excited, but I don't get too excited because things don't happen when you get your hopes up. But that means this car will be running way before SEMA. I was always gonna, I think I made the mention that I was gonna drop the 3-rotor in it, just prove a point that my chassis is on point. Carbon fiber drive shaft guys came out, and their vice president and engineers and everybody came out, and they measured the car, and they have the coolest solution for it, but they also ran about 2 months behind. And so other things I've been trying to show you guys just haven't, they're all there, they just haven't been coming through on a timely manner. I got a video, oops, I got a little depressed and didn't upload it yet, but there's a video of us having fun making a custom hood for the car. Looks sick, makes the whole body easier to adjust, and that we're waiting on the body guy too. So the Corvette is the current nuts project. This is also a little ahead of schedule. You guys get to see it a little more completed than anybody else. That's also got some partnerships with this coming through. God, that engine's so small in there. This is the first look you get with all the panels on the car. But Billet Boss and I are working together on making a billet version of this motor. It is a sponsored engine, parts of it. I have to spend the rest of the money on the rest of it, but 1,000 horsepower 2-rotor. Prove that their stuff's capable, and they want to prove that it's reliable. And so that's, you know, you live and die by YouTube videos. Everybody knows if they messed up. You know, if I make it clear. I'm pretty blatant about that. So this 4-rotor moves. Garrett obviously is huge involved. I haven't. They said, hey, we'll send you the 106 mil turbo, and I was like, you know, I'm not even going to ask for it because I don't even have a damn motor running. So what happens to that motor that's in there? Oh, we're finishing it. That's the crazy part. I've got 80% of the parts, but I still have probably another 20 grand in parts to redo or something like that. So because of the nature of this car, I cannot have it down. Once it starts running, you know that this has to be at events. It has to be there. Obviously, for you guys, the Patreon guys get first dibs, so it really won't break on you guys. But, you know, beat the shit out of it, and I need to swap motors or refresh. This can't be down. This is so critical to my life. So have 2 4-rotors. I'm sure able to speed up and get this one done because of knowing that I've got another one now. So I don't expect to have that motor for another month, maybe 2, partially because that we've worked out an agreement financially, so that way I 55, 60 grand surprise all at once is not something that I can just do. I committed to it, but you know, we've worked out that we'll make that happen. Holy shit. So this video is not going public. This is not a Patreon to, oops, spilling my water, Patreon to public video. I cannot thank you guys enough, and it's not cheesy, like, oh my God, I'm trying to say this just because I like the situation set up. No, I can't wait to deliver obviously the things that you guys get in reward, but I don't think you guys know how possible. Like, it just literally would not be possible, and that's not like cheesy. I don't have to say that. Nobody's asking me to say that. It's literally, this whole thing would not have been possible without you guys. So thank you absolutely from the bottom of my heart. The models and things like that, everything that you guys are going to get is rewards are going to be on steroids, because here's what's happening. You guys have been so low-key, so chill about everything, that's given me the ability to focus all the money on the car, which in turn comes back many times over because people like Welch's, isn't that crazy? Welch's grape juice, the channel's big enough to capture their attention. We pitched crazy video ideas to them, something that wasn't like selling out. It was almost just so much fun. It's hard to ignore how fun it was. That sort of money is starting to come in, which means that this kind of takes off. So I want to be able to deliver you guys the coolest little models, depending on what your level was, way more detailed and oriented than how much you would have put in only for doing a couple months. You know, the initial reward package, you're going to get way more in return. And that's because of the patience more than anything, because, I mean, I've been held back by the situations here. So I'm rambling a little bit, but I want you guys to hear straight from me first. I am going to tease the shit out of all of this, because this is nuts, and there's gonna be tons of videos on the 4-rotor, tons of videos on setting it all up. That engine is not the ultimate engine, that's right there. That engine, though, is 1,500 horsepower at the wheels capable. So there's still going to be fireworks right off the bat. That's what's, instead of all this like waiting and waiting, fireworks happening. Realistically, I think the game plan is this: get that engine, lick my wounds from how much that it costs for the next 2 months, start making some videos about it, get it in, engine dyno it gently, maybe tear it down because I want to make sure that I have a good engine to begin with. And then the carbon fiber rear part of the drive shafts. So get the car rolling, get the car moving, shake it down, and then just see how fast and how crazy the world gets. I've got a body guy that was supposed to come in and finish the rest of the body. He's, of course, busy as always, everybody is. So I might put out an ad or something to get, if a body guy wants some sort of like proof of recognition or something like that, to get the final fitment of the body, because it's close, but it's not where I want. So sorry for the rambling, but this is the day. This is the day that it's officially occurred. The handshake per se was today, and here it is. Here's the next step. This car, to the people that have been giving it shit, but this car can't go do anything else but run. There's no way around it. There's absolutely no way around it, and that's what it took. So I'll start the videos up again. Patreon first. You guys will be getting all the ones for the Corvette. That's been actually a very positive vehicle. Hasn't taken anything away from this. It's just been good content and rattling some cages for the LS community. So that's May 3rd is the big thing for that car. And it's, like I said, it's been positive for the channel. So after that, then it just goes back to, well, stressing out about the 4-rotor because I'll have so much wrapped into it. So I can't thank you guys enough, and we'll keep on moving, keep on making this happen.